What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell, and I have one here from Hit the Bricks. And of course, his main channel is Strong Successful Male. So I'll let him tell you the little story. Girlfriend planted what? A hidden camera in my apartment and has a meltdown when it completely backfires. So here we go. So Strong Successful Male, hit the bricks.
So here's an entertaining post about a guy who abruptly ends his relationship with his girlfriend after her actions demonstrated just how crazy she can be. But here's the other part of this whole story. It also demonstrates how, again, they have no accountability and how they can try to justify their crazy actions and blame it all on the guy. It is unreal. Titled, "Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girl after finding a hidden camera that she planted in my apartment?" And a shout out to Ralph for sending in this story. It says, "I'm 29 years old, and I've been living alone in my apartment for a while now. The only person who comes over regularly is my girlfriend, who's 27. Well, recently, while working from home, I discovered a small hidden camera behind a shelf. Shocked, I checked the footage and found several clips of me just going about my day, working, watching TV, and seeing myself in the kitchen." Dude, what the hell? I mean, well, first of all, I have a question about this camera. I mean, this sounds pretty old-fashioned. If it's a regular Ring camera, you wouldn't be able to access that unless you have it on your phone or computer or something here. But putting that aside, she put a freaking camera in his apartment. Well, I confronted my girlfriend about it, and after some pressuring, she admitted to planting the camera because, wait for it, she suspected I was cheating on her. In his apartment. Guys, can you imagine that? I mean, this is criminal. I don't really know the specific laws behind it, but I'm sure depending where you live, somebody can get in deep crap. But then again, she could just deny the whole thing. For the record, I was not cheating on her. She claimed that I had been acting distant, and she needed to know what I was up to. I was utterly appalled by the whole thing. I told her secretly filming me in my own home was a massive violation of my privacy and a huge breach of trust. I broke up with her right on the spot.
Yeah.
Good for you, brother. I don't know how long you were dating her, but it was obviously too long. That is psycho. Good God. Can you imagine if he did that to her? How she would lose her mind? Now watch her response. Well, now she's telling everyone that I overreacted. She keeps saying that if you had nothing to hide, it shouldn't have mattered. Okay, honey. Yeah, I'll plant a camera in your apartment. And
Yeah. None of that matters. Man, the privacy? Oh my goodness. It's like, no, you violated that privacy. And in the future, you're going to be like a little psycho, especially if you planted a camera. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trust you. And then I have to like walk on eggshells for nothing. Jesus Christ. I'm like, come on. So, yeah, I don't blame homeboy for saying, peace out. I'm out of here.
let's just see how well you take that. No accountability. Autonomy. Relationship, I would have much preferred an honest conversation if we're being spied on in my own home. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's being rational and common sense. But you're not dealing with a rational person. You're not dealing with common sense.
Nope.
You're dealing with a, let's put it blatantly, a crazy bitch. And of course, she has no accountability for this whole thing. Anybody that takes her side is just as insane as she is. Her comment about having nothing to hide also rubs me the wrong way. I believe everyone has a right to privacy, regardless of whether they're doing anything wrong. Her actions, not my reaction, are the issue here. I am worried that if I let this slide, I could set a precedent for further invasion of privacy down the line. I don't want to be constantly wondering if I'm being watched in my own space. Am I the a-hole? Smack! I'm smacking you because you're actually asking you're the a-hole. Your girlfriend had a camera in your freaking apartment recording you for Lord knows how long. I mean, I can only imagine some of the stuff that was on there aside from you singing in the kitchen. And now you're questioning if you overreacted. Is everybody that you know telling you that you're overreacting and that you're crazy because everybody else around you is crazy? No, brother, You're not crazy. You didn't overreact. She's the a-hole. And obviously he's talking about, like, if I let this slide, I'm setting the precedent. Yeah, if you let it slide and take her back, that is only going to tell her she can do something as crazy as set a fucking camera in your place and record you, and you're dumb enough to take her back. No, you do not take her back, or anybody like that. And it wouldn't make a difference if it was her, a girlfriend, or a friend. If you found out a friend put that in your apartment, or a roommate was watching and violating, no, and a freaking story. But anyhow, holy crap. Good for him for breaking up with her. But God, this is an example of the crazy out there. Be careful, guys. I mean, nowadays, everybody's got to have fucking Ring camera. I got Ring cameras. I got them on the outside of the house, all around the property. I got them inside the house. Shit. And it pays off when I leave, and I had the cat sitter come by, and I can make sure she's handling things with the cats. And if I have any other guests over, make sure that everything's. I let people know I got cameras. I can make that clear. I don't want anybody making comments about me, but still. But nowadays, you got to do that to record in your apartment or house to make sure somebody isn't putting it in your house. Because some of these things can be rather small. They can disguise it and put it somewhere you never notice. It's crazy. Now, here's some comments from the peanut gallery here.
Yeah, and you have to even think, okay, it's even as crazy as this. Like, say if you get a present, like a statue of something, now I have to check, okay, is there a camera in there? Or, if you get like a teddy bear, we have to check for that, like making sure, like even gifts, like if you have, say if you're in a relationship and you don't know anything about your girl or guy, and your girl gives you like a teddy bear, I'm going to be like checking for cameras and stuff. It's crazy because you never know. You never know with all that crap or what kind of gadgets are in there, because teddy bear could spy on you all day or whatever with her hidden camera. So yeah, it's time to let her go. So let's hear the comments.
To show that he's not alone, one guy says here, not the a-hole. Imagine if the roles were reversed and you were secretly recording her. She would lose her shit. This behavior is unsettling, embarrassing, and psycho. The fact that she did this and thinks it's okay is incredibly worrisome. Well, no accountability. She's your typical woman. And I'm sure all her friends are a bunch of fucking wackos. Another one. Not the a-hole. What she did is criminal, period. Whether or not you have anything to hide is none of her business. Her reason for spying on you doesn't matter. If she was concerned, she could have had a conversation like an adult. Since she has zero remorse, maybe you should press charges. That's what I'm thinking. How exactly was she going to confront you if she found evidence? Was she going to talk to it and then she had the camera in your home? If the rules were reversed and it was you who put the camera in her home, how would she feel? She would lose her damn mind. Imagine he was cheating on her. Let's have some fun here. Well, you can make, those of you that have Ring cameras or certain cameras are aware of this, you can talk into your phone and it will make wherever the camera is located, people can hear you talking. So imagine if she just starts screaming it one day or yelling, even if it wasn't cheating on her. Oh man, she can mess with him. Another guy says here, putting a spy camera in somebody else's space is predatory, and this conversation would have been a completely different tone if you had done this to her. She has zero respect or remorse. It's over. You did not overreact. She did it by spying, by perceived distance. Now she can have actual distance.
Yep.
There's that thing on Facebook or some site where like people can talk about ex-boyfriends and stuff like that. There's got to be one for girlfriends as well and wives for crazy chicks out there. Mm-hmm. And last one. Not the a-hole. What she did was both violating and illegal. She sounds unhinged and has no respect for proper boundaries, on top of lacking any communication skills whatsoever. I'm sorry, I hope you're okay. I hope you reach out to some mental health services to talk through your feelings, because I'm sure they're complicated. Do not, under any circumstances, get back with her. This will only escalate. Mm-hmm. Absolutely guaranteed it will escalate beyond anything you can imagine. He takes her back, because that's going to just teach her she can do that stuff.
Yep.
And one more. Not the a-hole. You don't owe it to her. You don't owe it to her to prove that you have nothing to hide. You have the right to expect privacy in your own home. She invaded your privacy, very likely illegally, depending on your local laws, to spy on you for what reason? Yes, it's illegal. If it's no big deal, she should have no object if you install a bathroom camera in her home. After all, she's got nothing to hide either. Yeah, anyways, okay. How about I put a camera in your apartment? Will you, then are we even? We cool then? Someone tells me she's not going to go for that. Anyhow, guys, quick one, I know, but I had to cover this post. They're freaking crazy. And again, zero accountability.
Yep. So, no, and same for me. Like, if she put a spy camera in here, no, we're done. I'm like, get out, peace out, keep the distance, F that, because, yeah, and this is the precedence. If you don't set that boundary, you're going to be screwed. Then you're going to be like if you take her back, you're going to allow more BS from her in the future, and you're going to be, and then she's going to start like gaslighting you, and you're going to take more of that crap. Why? No. If she's that insecure, oh well, that's her problem. She can go kick some rocks and disappear, and you guys can move on. Yep, and shout out to Hit the Bricks and Strong Successful Male. If any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.